Clark and Lois were sisters. They were alone at the club when they got trapped in the deep end of the indoor pool, sealed off by a glass panel, with only a small hole to breathe through. They tried pushing the structure with all their strength, but it was impossible. Time passed, the water grew colder, and hope began to fade, until a janitor appeared. The sisters smiled, thinking the nightmare was over, but they were wrong. Aurora, the janitor, had just gotten out of prison. That same day, she lost her job. She was on the edge. Two girls off the cameras and switched on the pool lights. In a cold voice, she demanded their bank cards and their pins. "You'll freeze to death in there." Clark resisted. She refused. But Aurora, unmoved, turned off the lights and the heater. Darkness and freezing water swallowed the pool. Clark gave in. She gave her code. Aurora took the cards and left. The sisters, shivering, stayed behind. Minutes later, Lois had a hypoglycemic attack. Her insulin was out of reach. Desperate, Clark tried to make noise, tapping plastic buttons against the hole in the wall. She didn't know. Aurora was listening from the other side. "Why won't you let us go?" Clark cried out. The answer came sharp. $80. "Won't even feed my dog." And the woman walked away again. Furious, Clark sharpened a piece of plastic. She showed Aurora she had much more money. When the janitor approached, she was caught off guard and stabbed. Injured, Aurora stormed back to the control room and activated the pool's recirculation system. The pressure rose. The sisters tried blocking the drain, but it was no use. Lois passed out. Clark held her surfaced and begged for forgiveness. In tears, she pleaded for her sister's life. Aurora shut the system off, but it didn't end there. She returned to the pool with one last demand: their rings. For the sake of survival, Clark took hers off and swore never to report her. Aurora went to release the panel. She typed in the code again and again. Nothing worked. With no way out, the janitor returned, and then, in silence, began to walk away. Her footsteps were the last thing the sisters heard that night.